Hi Aries, welcome to Taurus Tours Tarot. I'm Joy and we are getting an energy read for you, Aries, and this will be your July energy read. So awesome. Okay. So just some things that were coming out earlier were some themes that were kind of coming out across a lot of the readings, and some personal readings that I was doing was kind of like a searching for something more, like not really feeling all that content with where you're at, or feeling content with where you're at, but like realizing that you can take it a step further. Yeah, so that's kind of what was coming up. So let's see what we have for you. Okay, so we have the Seven of Swords, and this doesn't feel like this is the discontent that I was feeling. This is the wanting of something more, something that satisfies you on a deeper level, like something that satisfies you on a soul level, sort of. Like this is almost like this feeling of like almost like, how do I explain it, like not feeling right in your own skin, sort of like wanting to crawl out of your own skin and like reinvent yourself, sort of. Yeah, it almost feels like maybe you have been feeling not very authentic, like feeling like you haven't really been true to yourself, like feeling like you've kind of been pretending to be something that you're not really, or pretending that it's all okay when really there's this like itch that needs to be scratched, and it's like, you know, it's like it's there in the background, like nagging at you, and like nudging you to move forward or to move in a different direction, but you've kind of been kind of ignoring it, kind of putting it aside. But to me, this card is really saying that this is something that you need to listen to, that has to do with your growth and your evolution as a being, and it has to do with the heart. You see the heart there? One of the swords is cradling the heart, and the other swords are piercing the heart. And I feel like this is there's some kind of nagging thing at you. There's something nagging at you, and it really does have to do with soul growth, with heart growth. Yeah, like heart and soul growth, sort of. These two cards here, the Queen of Cups and the Six of Wands. I mean, look at this queen. She's just lovely. Like I don't know, there's something really special about her. I'm feeling this this great I feel like this queen, like she wants to have fun. She you know, she's a little bit shy, but also a little bit sassy, and oh my gosh, I just had this like this feeling of like the shyness that she has. It's like, you know, so the Queen of Cups is a lovely card, but I'm reading I'm feeling some fear from this, right? Like it's almost like there's a fear to come out of your shell, to come out of that shyness that kind of protects you a little bit, right? Like the shyness is kind of, it kind of dissuades people from coming out and talking to you, and, you know, putting your energy out there, because you're so protective of your own energy. And so it kind of like wards people off. It's almost like a protection that you might be having, and that it's scary for you to come out of your shell a little bit. But I feel like this is telling you that it has to happen. And so I also am feeling that there's a lot of love here. There's like a lot of love for you to give. There's a lot of love for you to share. There's a lot of love for you to experience and build on. And but it's kind of like all wrapped up in a tightly wound ball of yarn, and so it's like it's not really going anywhere. It's confined to that shape, to that ball. But like if you unravel it, it can, reach far across, far distances. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm feeling from this Queen of Cups right now. I feel like you're being asked to kind of like step outside of your comfort zone, and share some of your gifts with others. Yeah. And that you'll be successful. You'll be successful with it. Like that fear that you have about opening up, about being vulnerable, about showing your true self unapologetically, like this is who I am and I'm not going to make apologies for it. And part of who you are is that kind of shy, quiet person, but and that's perfectly okay. But then at the same time, you don't want that aspect of yourself to be the only part that you are letting out, right? And that if you can break free of that, because I feel like it's really holding you back, like something about like you're not able to like really be honest about what you're really thinking or what you're really feeling about something, or having an idea about a better way to accomplish something. I feel like that you're holding back all of those things, which can very deeply and profoundly impact people in a very good way. So I'm really feeling like it's time for you to step outside of that and show a different aspect of yourself. That shy, quiet, reserved, those are awesome qualities too. But at the same time, there are other parts of you that need to come out and be in the open as well, right? And for whatever reason, I'm feeling communication is really important. And maybe, these swords are kind of speaking about that too, like, you're not communicating something in the way that you really need to be, in the way that is coming from your soul self, your higher self, your heart. And now it's time. And I feel like, the Six of Wands, who doesn't love the Six of Wands, right? This is really saying that, you're going to be successful in it. You will, it will bring you good. And actually, so the last card that we have here is this, the Queen of Wands. Yeah. So this is like the other side of yourself that you're being asked to show. Look how different these energies are, right? Look at this Queen of Cups. She's just like so like reserved and shy, and a little bit of a temptress maybe, but very kind of reserved. Like she's not gonna be flat out. If she likes you, she's not gonna be out in your face like, hey man, I'm digging you, like she's gonna like kind of like give a little shy look, or that kind of thing, right? And so, but there is this other side of you that is like this passionate person that has a lot of fire. Look at this lady, right? This energy is like, this is like some badass energy here, right? She's on fire. She's tough. Look at her makeup. Look at her lips. Look at the crown she's wearing. She's she's sure of herself. She's very sure of herself. And it's a very different energy than this Queen of Cups, yeah? This Queen of Wands is very sure of herself. She's very aware of what she wants to accomplish, you know, or he, right? Could be a male energy, it doesn't matter, right? But this energy, this person here is very, very sure about what needs to be done and is going to go out there and do it. And this person, I'm also hearing, understands that trials and tribulations along the way are part of the process. Like, that's what happens, right? That's like, you know, nothing, it's never going to be like this completely, you know, easy process, you know, this road without any turns or, you know, dips or anything like that, because if it was, then it wouldn't really necessarily be something all that worth obtaining, right? It's the contrast. But this person here knows that that's part of the process, and is accepting the challenge, because the drive inside is undeniable, and it's pushing this person along, pushing them along to pursue something that is meaningful, to find some meaning in life, yeah? Instead of kind of that energy of kind of like being in the background and quiet and reserved, and which definitely has its place, right? There's nothing wrong with that at all, but I'm feeling that this is nagging at you. It's like you've played this role of the quiet, reserved person, who doesn't make a fuss, is like always just willing to go with the flow. You've been that person for long enough, and you want to show a different aspect of yourself, and you're not going to eliminate this softer, more reserved aspect of yourself, because there's definitely a time and place for it. But what you want to shine through more of is this energy, you know, this kind of like badass attitude, like kind of like confident, you know, like I my life needs this, I'm gonna go after it, I'm going to take what comes, and I'm not going to let it deter me from moving forward and following this passion, this drive that I have, this looking for something that is a little bit, has more substance, you know, that I can, you know, kind of like hold on to, and you know, I don't know, is there something missing that this side of you wants to go out and accomplish, or go out and find, yeah? And you can do it. This is like, you know, this is winner. You know, this is, you will be successful in it, yeah? But understand that it doesn't mean that it's going to come easy. What it means is that you're going to continue to pursue it. You're going to be challenged, but you are going to overcome those challenges in a way that, even if you do not meet that point that you're looking towards, or if you do not completely like meet your goal, or completely embody this energy, it's like the journey towards it is so remarkable that it changes you in a really big way, right? It changes you in a way that you're able to balance these two out, you know? So you're not always just one or the other. You can be both. You can synthesize these energies, yeah? So how do you become that that energetic, passionate, drive, right? How do you be that, but also be reserved, compassionate, soft, kind, yeah? That is the question of life, I think, you know, is like putting all of these different aspects into balance. You know, the idea is not to eliminate it or get rid of it somehow or bury it down deep so that, you know, you're not aware of it. The idea is to bring it all forth, right? The shadow aspects of ourselves as well. Bring it all forth and hold it as it is part of our being, right? Hold it as part of your being, but hold it in a way that you acknowledge it, but yet you transmute it, you transform it into something even better, right? Like you incorporate it somehow, so that it's not having, so that it's having the impact that you want it to have in your life. Okay, I hope that makes sense for you. But anyway, okay, so that's what it is. You know, if you like it, give it a thumbs up, let me know, and have a beautiful day. All right, aloha and namaste.